Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to talk about the rest of Week 6, the NFL of Week 6. I just recapped the Cleveland and 49er game earlier today, so if you haven't checked that out, go watch that. And I just recapped the Jets and Eagles game, so I done two individual recaps for the two upsets, so if you haven't watched those, go tune into those. But I'm here now to talk about the rest of Week 6, going on from the Thursday game and the rest of the Sunday games from today's schedule. And I'll recap the Sunday night game tomorrow when I get home from school, and then the Monday night game Tuesday, my Cowboys when I get home from school, so, yeah. The Broncos Chiefs I want to talk about from Thursday. 19-8 was your final score in that game. The Kansas City Chiefs obviously got the win. Patrick Mahomes was 30 of 40, 306 yards, one touchdown, one interception. Isaiah Pacheco had 16 runs for 62 yards. Travis Kelce had 9 catches, 124 yards. I think wide receiver one there's Rashee Rice, 4 catches, 72 yards. They should throw it to him more, like split it between him and Travis Kelce, because I think that's their two best targets, like receiving wise. It's Travis Kelce and Rashee Rice. Their defense was really good in that game. I mean, it's not hard to, if your defense look good against the Denver Broncos offense this year. Yeah, I mean, Russell Wilson's just not good anymore. 13 of 22, 95 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Just a horrible game from Russell Wilson. He robbed them of all that money when they paid him that big contract. One of the worst trades in recent memory in the NFL, in my opinion, with Russell Wilson. Sean Payton's not good coach anymore. I think the game's just passed him by. I think they paid him a big contract too. So yeah, 2 bad contracts there, Russell Wilson and Sean Payton. I mean, they had some success running the ball. I mean, Javonte Williams 10 runs, 52 yards, 5.2 a carry. Jaleel McLaughlin 7 for 30, 4.3 a carry. I mean, they were able to run the ball 115 rushing yards. That's just 2 interceptions there, a fumble lost. They had 3 turnovers. They didn't get the ball as long because the Chiefs had it for 35 minutes of the game. So the Chiefs were able to control the clock and force turnovers. That was really the reason they won. So Broncos are now 1-5. They're one of the worst teams this year, along with like the Patriots, the Giants. So yeah, that's all I can really say from the Thursday game. Ravens Titans today started off your Sunday schedule at 9:30 a.m. in London. The Baltimore Ravens got a 24-16 win. This was a really fun back and forth game. Look, Titans aren't as talented, but they'll keep close games with you. Their defense can keep it close. So it was a really weird back and forth game. So after the first quarter was 6-3. The Ravens scored 12 there in the second quarter. It was the Titans muffed a punt, I believe, in the final few seconds of the second quarter, which let the Ravens get 3 more points, which was kind of funny. So it was 18-0, 18-3 at halftime, and then the Titans scored 10 points in the third quarter there. So they got it to 18-13. The Ravens get 6 in the fourth, and Titans get 3. And I believe Ryan Tannehill is now hurt. He's injured with an ankle injury. He got carted off, I believe, which is not a good sign for him. This game, he wasn't really too good. 8 of 16, 76 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Derrick Henry had a really good game, I thought. Only 12 runs, which they should have ran the ball a lot more, I thought. He only had 12 runs, 97 yards, 8.1 a carry and a touchdown. Back-to-back good games for King Henry. Should have had more carries, in my opinion, because he was torching their defense. Blake Wells came in, was 4 of 5, 74 yards, which he played pretty solid when he came in the game. They spread the football out between a lot of different targets. Tajay Spears was their leading receiver, their running back, with 1 catch, 48 yards. Chigoziem Okonkwo, 2 for 18. Nick Westbrook Icon, 3 for 25. DeAndre Hopkins only had 5 targets, 1 catch, 20 yards. They should try to get him more involved in the offense. Lamar Jackson did throw a bad interception late, but luckily the Ravens were still able to win. Still able to win. Sean Murphy Bunting got the interception. That's the thing with Titans; they'll still keep close games. It's just they can't win them. But Lamar Jackson, 21 of 30, 223, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Played a solid game outside of the interception. He had 13 carries, 62 yards. Gus Edwards, 16 carries, 41 yards. Justice Hill, 8 carries, 35 yards. So they had 139 as a team, 129 for the Titans. So both teams were able to run the ball quite a lot, pretty solidly. But the difference was 8 of 16 for the Ravens on third down compared to the Titans 1 of 9. And the time of possession, you got to control that time of possession and convert third downs. They were able to keep the Titans offense off the field. The Dolphins won 42-21. The Panthers went up like 14-0 after the first quarter, and then they got scored 42-7 the rest of the game. Tua was fantastic again, 21 of 31, 262 yards, 3 touchdowns. Raheem Mostert, 17 for 115, 2 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill, 6 for 163 touchdown. Another week he went off. Mostert had 3 total touchdowns, also with a receiving touchdown. Jalen Waddle with 1 as well. Bryce Young, I thought, played a solid game. 23 of 38, 217, 1 touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, 19 for 88, 4.6 and a touchdown. Adam Thielen, 11 catches, 115 yards and a touchdown. Great game for Adam Thielen. They got a solid offense. It's just somehow they're 0-6. The Commanders beat the Falcons 24-16. Sam Howell had a great game. 3 touchdowns in this game. So great game from him. Desmond Ridder, I believe, had 2 interceptions in the fourth quarter. So great, terrible game from Desmond Ridder. He's not the quarterback for the Falcons of the future. But the Commanders did a good job of stopping the running game. The Bengals beat the Seahawks 17-13. Another much needed win there for the Bengals. Got that interception late to seal the game against Geno Smith. He played a solid game, Geno Smith did. But just those 2 interceptions really cost him, including that one late. The Bengals defense did a good job of settling in after giving up that opening touchdown drive. The Texans beat the Saints 20-13. C.J. Stroud with 2 touchdowns in that game. And a great defense from the Texans. They're now 3-3. A good defensive outing from the Texans to hold on to get the win. The Vikings with a strong defensive performance to beat the Bears 19-13. Justin Fields exited with an injury, which is bad. I thought they were able to run the ball pretty well. They had 162 total yards, but 3 total turnovers from the Bears was what cost them. The Vikings had that fumble recovery. The Bears' offense was just never able to get into a rhythm. The Rams beat the Cardinals 26-9. Not really much to say here. Cooper Kupp in his return. His second game back, 7 catches, 148 a touchdown. Great game from him. Lions win 20-6. They're a top 3 team in the league right now, in my opinion. The Buccaneers can't defeat good teams. The only wins they've got are against mediocre teams. Is there anything else I missed? The Raiders beat the Patriots 21-17 after Brian Hoyer came in. Yeah, Patriots are so bad, man. Mac Jones with only 200 yards on 33 throws and an interception. He needs to get benched. I'm sorry. The Jaguars beat the Colts 37-20 behind a great performance. Not great performance. Solid performance from Trevor Lawrence. 20 of 30, 181, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Travis Etienne with 2 touchdowns. The Colts stopped the run pretty good. It's just 2 touchdowns though, and the interceptions from the Colts. 3 interceptions thrown by Gardner Minshew. Zach Moss only 7 for 21. Jonathan Taylor for 19. They really stopped the run well, did the Jaguars in this football game. So they're now 4-2 with a big win over the Colts here. But I believe that's it, ladies and gentlemen. For the week 6 games, I recapped the 2 individual games for the 49ers. Brands, if you haven't go in the Eagles Jets, those 2, so if you haven't watched those, go check those out. These are the rest of the week 6 game recaps. So that's all I'm saying. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.